What is up YouTube? How is everybody doing? Hope everybody is having a good day. Welcome back to Joe Looks, and today's video is going to be about why I think you should not be out wearing fake shoes, specifically Yeezys. That's what I'm going to be talking about. And there's two types of people that wear fake Yeezys. There's people that are play ignorance and they genuinely don't know that their shoes are fake, and then there's the people that think it's okay and they just want to, because it's less money and it's cheaper, they'll buy a pair of fake Yeezys on purpose. First of all, I want to say this. I'm a big believer in, if you're not hurting anybody, like, go for it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that sort of saying of, well, I'm not hurting anyone, so leave them to it. And a lot of people sort of make that case a lot when you talk about fake Yeezys. But the bottom line is, fakes are hurting, like, it is hurting someone. It's hurting the actual industry that's trying to make money off of selling these real shoes. You're hurting them because they're not getting the money that they deserve for being the one that does all the design work and everything to come up with the idea in the first place. And a lot of fakes are made in sweatshops, which is terrible conditions, so you buying those is putting money into the people that aren't going to change their conditions because it's a sweatshop. So you're helping a negative industry and damaging the positive one that you want to be a part of. So wearing fake shoes definitely does hurt. So the two types of people. So the first of all, the people that are ignorant and don't know. Well, actually, ignorant is the wrong word, because ignorant is like an insult to them. I'm not insulting them. If you genuinely are out wearing fakes and don't know it because you've been scammed or anything like that, that's not really your fault, but you are still at blame because it's really easy to do your research. You know, it's so easy. Like, I see people out wearing like yellow or red Yeezys. Like, just Google Kanye West red Yeezys. There's no pictures of him wearing them. They're fake. That's like the easiest step you can do. But obviously, there's so much stuff online to learn how to legit check shoes. So if you've spent that much money on a pair of Yeezys and haven't actually legit checked them, you are still to blame. So yeah, that's the thing. If you're gonna buy a pair of Yeezys, just do the research and find out. There should be no reason why you're walking around in a pair of fakes and don't know that you are. There's no possible reasoning for that other than you haven't put the effort in. The second type of person, the person that buys the fakes knowing that they're buying fakes and they're okay with it. This is the person I have the most problems with. First of all of this is just my opinion. You know, if you wear fakes, I can't tell you how to live your life. This is just my opinion on the way that things work. So this type of person is the main problem because it's pretending to be a part of a world that you're not in. It's lying, you know, it's blatant lying. To be like, oh yeah, I've got Yeezys, I'm in this streetwear world, you know, big Kanye West fan, I've got Yeezys. All the stuff that goes along with wearing a pair of Yeezys, you're pretending to be a part of that, and you know that you're not part of that. So it's just blatant lying. That's one of the main issues I have with it. Then there was the stuff I said as well of it's hurting the industry and it's hurting all of, you know, all of that stuff is a big point as well. But another thing I want to touch on is this second person will come up with so many lies to justify that their Yeezys are real, or that you know, all these different things come out of when people are wearing a fake and they know they're wearing a fake. They either just own it and say, yeah, well, I prefer them because they're more comfortable. That's another thing that people say. If they're wearing fakes and they know they're wearing fakes, they will just say that they're more comfortable than the real Yeezys. But my argument to that was, well, how do you know? Because you've not got real Yeezys. There's also a bunch of cover-ups that people will do. If they know they've got a pair of fakes and they don't want you to know, but they know that they've spent less money and they've cost them like 30 quid or whatever, they'll be like, oh, it's unauthorized authentics. That's what it is on eBay when it floats around, unauthorized authentics. They are like, oh, there was a mistake on the factory line with these, so they were sold for really cheap, but they were made at Adidas. Or another one people say is, I've got a mate that works at Adidas. The amount of times I've seen people in fake Yeezys and I'm like, oh, how much did you pay? And they'll be like, oh, 100 quid. And I'll pull the face like, no, I've got a mate who works at Adidas, you see, and he gave me them on the sly. Never happens. Never ever happens for 100 quid. Nobody's stupid. If you know you can stand to make 700 quid from a shoe, why would you give it to your mate for 100 quid? Unless you're already rich. And if you're already rich, just buy him a pair of Yeezys as your mate. So yeah, the second person is the person I have the most issues with. I can't stand it when people know that their Yeezys are fake and they just don't care and they're out wearing them. That is just, it's like borderline disrespectful to people like me that have put so much money on them. It's disrespectful. I take it as an insult when I see them. And then finally, just to wrap this off so I'm not looking too like high and mighty above everyone that's bought fake Yeezys. I bought fake Yeezys myself. I've done it once before. Way back when I first started getting into streetwear and everything, yeah. And the way that I got fooled is the way a lot of people get fooled. Just because they're on eBay for around 500 quid, you assume, well, if they're going for 500 quid, then they've got to be real. That's the thing, it's like that you see the figures and go, well, nobody's selling a fake pair for that much, but they fucking are. They know that people think that, so they sell them for a really high price, and people won't bother legit checking them. They'll just go, yeah, that's real. So yeah, that happened to me. I'm with you. And I got exposed as well. I posted a picture up on Instagram in them, and then I got like 30 comments telling me that my Yeezys were fake. So don't get me wrong, I understand. Like, I do have empathy, you know. I'm not trying to act all high and mighty. Look at me with my Yeezys. I've been there. My point is, you shouldn't be wearing fakes, and if you're buying Yeezys, you should be doing the research to find out before you actually buy them. Or once you've got them, do a legit check when they're in person and then act from there. You shouldn't just be out in fake Yeezys. That's the point I'm trying to make here. Anyway guys, thank you for watching another classic Joe Looks rant. Hopefully I haven't pissed off too many people with this video. But yeah, if you agree with what I'm saying or you've just enjoyed the video, please do make sure that you subscribe. Subscribing is a really big help to me. It goes a long, long way. But yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching. My name has been Joe Looks, and enjoy the rest of your day.